Hi, it's John Kyle, and I am here in my bathroom. Actually, it's my half bath in the main floor of my house. And I'm here because it just makes sense for what I'm about to show you today to utilize this space. I can dump all this stuff in the sink, and I can pull it out and show you as I'm talking into my mirror on my flip cam. It makes it easy for me. But what we're talking about today is dressing the part. And I'm not sure where you are post-heart attack in your recovery, but soon you're going to have to figure out what sport you're going to play, and you're going to have to look the part in order for your mind to trick your body into becoming that part. And as you can see here, I've got this really tight shirt on. Let me step back a little bit. You can see it. This is what I used to run in. And it was kind of hard for me to wear this at first because it is so tight. And I was never used to wearing clothes like this. But I knew that I couldn't go out with my extra large cotton shirt and my $30 pair of tennis shoes that I bought at a chain store and my khaki shorts to convince myself that as I was running that I am a runner when I certainly didn't look like one. I wouldn't have looked like one if I wore that sort of stuff. So I bought this shirt, and it helps me. It helps my body wick the sweat out off of my skin. Something I never understood before. But I would never be caught dead outside wearing a cotton t-shirt when I have this shirt that makes my mind think I am a magnificent runner. I belong out here. I am a part of the running club, and it's transformed my mind and body into thinking that. Other things that have done that for me is, or one of the items is a running belt. You can see this. It wraps around my waist, and it has it has 4 pouches that contain water and sometimes Gatorade, and it also has a place for me to put my cell phone and other things here. And if you pull this thing out, it tells everybody that, hey, if I'm on the ground, please scrape me up and call 911 because I have a history of heart disease, and that's important. But just having this around my waist, bouncing up and down, and me feeling this there makes me even more believe that I belong out there, because obviously if I'm going to run a long distance, my body needs nourishment, and this belt is going to help provide that for me. Other items, this is a watch. Around my chest, you can't see it here, but I have a belt that transmits my heart rate to my watch, and this always tells me how fast my heart's beating and whether I need to slow down or speed up. It makes me feel like I'm a runner. It's part of my running garb. But I think these running shoes help most of all because they cradle my feet. I'm kind of flat-footed to slightly a low arch, and these make me stable when I'm running, a lot more than my old nasty tennis shoes, whatever. Probably the biggest item, or the most important item to trick my mind, is this running cap. I'm bald, and it serves a utilitarian purpose to keep my head from burning, but more than that, it really does make me look like a runner. I mean, look at me. You would never know that I had a heart attack 18 months ago and almost died. And it's cool because when I run down the bike path or down the street, people look at me and kind of nod and wink like, yep, you're one of us, you're in the crowd, and you're in my club. And, you know, Godspeed, and keep going down the path and make it to your destination. It's that runner's nod. And I get that. And no matter what I'm doing, if I'm running casually or training or actually running a marathon, I may not be very fast, but boy, do I look like I'm a runner. So whatever you decide to do, whatever sport you decide to partake in, then you should go out to the sporting goods store and find that wardrobe that makes your mind believe it. Trick it into forming the physique and the body that turns you into that athlete. And I know you may be laying in a hospital bed, or you may be in your own bedroom watching this, or sitting on the couch and thinking, I'm so far away from that. But just the very act of putting a piece of clothing on that will transcend into that final person you want to become is very, very powerful.